it is a tall task to ask of somebody to live with more than 10 people at a time in one house for the course of 10 months. But it is the way that I am able to keep going day to day.
I feel like I've grown a lot already. I feel a lot more confident in myself, not only in my abilities, but I've also discovered skills that I didn't even know I had or that I didn't know I enjoyed as much.
Young adults in their 20s are really in a stage of life where they're trying to figure out who they want to be and what they want to do with their lives.
You know, coming out of undergraduate, I was making that transition from being a student into being a professional.
We provide a structure for them to grow and learn about social justice issues, grow in their faith, and really try and incorporate service into their everyday lives. We recruit young adults from across the country to come and do 1 year of service here in Chicago at different nonprofits and schools in the area. And while they're doing their year of service, they are also living in intentional community and participating in this leadership program where they are receiving formation through retreats, in-services, and regular weekly community nights.
Generally, we find that Amate House fellows come in and they're seamlessly a part of our work community. They always tend to jump in feet first and ready to go.
You know, there's been a presence of Amate House for so long. They really are treated like a staff case manager. So they're working full-time, they're in the case management team, they're coordinating with the case management team and carrying the same responsibilities as case managers on staff.
I'm still at my same site. It was a place that I fell in love with, a community that I fell in love with, and it was a place where I could see myself working for a long time. But more than that, it also shaped my perspective in that I knew that I wanted to continue working in the social services field in the long term in some capacity.
The world is a big, diverse, beautiful place. And when you're a young person fresh out of college, you know, your perspective is somewhat limited. And a beautiful thing that Amate House gives you is this broadened perspective. You see a more diverse world, a more colorful world, and the beauty that exists within that.
There are so many takeaways from Amate House that have informed my entire life. The way I work, the way I parent my kids, the community member that I try to be, that I can't say enough what an impactful year Amate House was in my life.
The impact that Amate House has had on Chicago is really remarkable when you think about it. We have provided over 1 million service hours, and that service is valued at $35 million.
Amate House is pretty much like no other experience out there, in my opinion.
Amate House is, you know, very poignantly about a mission of love.
Relationship is really at the heart of what Amate House is. You're working to build that among the clients that you're serving, whatever capacity that is. I think you're also working on that with your community. You really learn how to interact, how to compromise, how to really be authentic in who you are, bring whatever gifts you have into your community.